After Bitcoin broke below the ascending triangle, reaching its price target on the lower side, it is right now also breaking below this very important level of support. But on today's update video, I will talk about, first of all, a new pattern that we're currently getting created, the liquidation heat map that is creating more and more liquidity on the lower side, the Bitcoin spot ETF flows, and many more important charts we need to discuss on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap that like button back above 800 likes on today's update video. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content, because right now, looking at the imminent short term, of course we're looking at the ascending triangle I discussed days ago, and after we saw that rejection on the top side, Bitcoin even moved lower. And honestly, I started to see, if I just remove all the drawings, that we were creating a significant downward sloping trend, right? We were clearly having a trend reversal. While first Bitcoin was retesting those highs on the top side every single time, it is right now retesting the downward sloping resistance line. And after it did so, we are also breaking below the horizontal support level here on the lower side, but still Bitcoin is not necessarily crashing below. I mean, we're currently retesting this level, and I will most certainly keep my wide attention towards this level right here, because Bitcoin is indeed breaking below the range, and that is definitely a thing to worry. But still, I am seeing this downward sloping resistance line and this downward sloping support line right now as a leading factor in where Bitcoin is going to be breaking towards next year. Because yeah, we are clearly seeing rejections from the top side and clearly seeing some support on the lower side. And what makes it even more important for me right now is that yesterday, once again, we had another net positive inflow of more than $200 million in towards the spot Bitcoin ETF. I mean, 2 days ago, we saw a negative day here, but yesterday and today, we have once again seen a significant amount of inflow in towards the spot Bitcoin ETF. And like you can see, there's been millions and millions of dollars flowing into Bitcoin every single day, and the trend is still continuing upwards. And as long as there's going to be so much buy pressure on Bitcoin, I won't necessarily be expecting we're going to be having a massive correction towards the downside. And right now as well, this pattern that we're creating is a typical bullish bias continuation pattern. It's called a falling wedge pattern. A falling wedge pattern is usually a pattern that gets created once you are getting trapped here, and this time once again it's getting created, and once we see a clear breakout above resistance, that is the confirmation Bitcoin is going to be pushing up higher again. But I don't think we're going to be having that bullish breakout anytime soon. Why? Is because still liquidity is being built up below us, and more than an approximately $900 million in Bitcoin long liquidations is currently laying around 50.2k, and that is of course significantly lower than we're currently trading. So I do still believe that Bitcoin has got some more downside to go here, some more consolidation in the pattern before breaking out, but it is indeed gonna be breaking out anytime soon here. So looking at that, we are also still approaching this Bitcoin bull flag pattern, because after Bitcoin has been rallying up for 9 days straight here, pumped more than 30% towards the upside, it is right now be going sideways for an approximately 10 days right here. And usually the consolidation phase takes as long as the lag towards the upside, and the lag towards the upside, to be very clear, was also around 10 to 9 days here. So this is definitely very interesting to be seeing. And once Bitcoin is clearly breaking above the top side of resistance, we are having a potential breakout of that bull flag pattern. And yes, the price target of Bitcoin for this bull flag breakout is laying around $62,000. And to make it very clear, yes, if I'm just purely looking at the charts, honestly, I would be a little bit more bearish right here. But to be fair, if we're just seeing so much money flowing in towards Bitcoin through these spot Bitcoin ETFs, it is just going to be more likely that we are actually going to be seeing the price action of Bitcoin still increasing higher from off this point. So this is a thing I want to be pointing out, and the flows are very important to be monitoring. And yes, still, we're seeing positive inflows on the spot Bitcoin ETF, and as long as there's more money flowing in towards the market, most likely Bitcoin is also going to be going higher. So if you want to be benefiting from this breakout or this next trade that is going to be taking place on Bitcoin, make sure to sign up an account to Deepcoin, where you can be trading Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency without any restrictions. I mean, if you took a trade on Uniswap, it is up 70% today here, and if you took it with any leverage, you would have made tons and tons of money. And yeah, you could be also joining any other copy traders out there on this platform. And soon I will be also opening up my own copy trading account, and you will be only able to join me if you right now sign up an account using that link below. So yeah, go to Deepcoin if you're interested in trading crypto and Bitcoin, and I will be trading anytime soon once we are seeing a clear breakout of this pattern right here. So going further towards the content, I mean, Bitcoin is still consolidating sideways. We're just waiting for the next move to get created, and I am getting more and more certain about what the next move is actually going to be here. And honestly, a lot of patterns are suggesting we are going to be having another push towards the upside. Maybe we're first going to see some more downside if I'm looking at the liquidation heat map, but eventually I think we're going to get another squeeze towards the upside, and it also depends, of course, on where the spot Bitcoin ETF flows head towards. So right now, Bitcoin is still trading against very critical resistance, that 52.2k level, and once we break it, that is the point where I believe we're going to be going exponential. Potentially, Bitcoin is going to confirm a bearish divergence here on the weekly time frame. This could potentially indicate we're going to have that slowdown in the market, but yet again, once again, this is potentially a trap we're creating right now here on that weekly time frame on Bitcoin, because historically speaking, once Bitcoin goes overbought on the weekly time frame, and let me go to the BLX chart real quickly, always once Bitcoin goes overbought, we tend to create a lot of bearish divergences, but still Bitcoin just pushes up higher and higher. You can see it here in the previous bull run, you can see it in this stage in the market right here, you can see it also in the previous bull run right here. So basically, being overbought for Bitcoin is not necessarily a bad thing, but if we are creating such a significant bearish divergence, what we are right now creating, I do want to be pointing out that everyone needs to be paying attention towards it, because it is just not something you should not pay attention towards, because this is clearly indicating we could potentially get a wider trend reversal. But all I want to be doing right now is pointing it out. It's not confirmed yet here, so let's see how this is going to be developing and how this is going to be exactly playing out for Bitcoin. So today it's also weekend, by the way, so we're not going to be having any significant moves and not any significant and not any Bitcoin spot ETF inflows. Right now as well, we're only 56 days away before the next Bitcoin halving. Make sure to prepare for that. I am definitely getting ready. It is not going to be taking long anymore from this point. And also, in 90 days from now on, it's going to be the final deadline for the Ethereum spot ETF. And this is also going to be marking a big change for Ethereum, since, yeah, we can clearly see what it have done to Bitcoin. It's literally leading towards millions of dollars flowing in towards Bitcoin every single day. And imagine what it will be doing to Ethereum, since Ethereum is a way lower market cap coin. It is going to be having an even bigger effect on the Ethereum price. So this is a thing you should be preparing for right now. No one is really talking about it. I've been talking about it for a very long time, and I do believe that the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation is about to be having a massive reversal. And I can clearly state to you, I have swapped a lot of my Bitcoin to Ethereum right now, because I do believe that this is going to be a winning trade, and eventually I'm going to swap my Ethereum back to Bitcoin, and that way I will try to accumulate more Bitcoin, because this is a trade I am currently taking on spot. Make sure to do your own research, but I believe that this is going to be a large move that we are about to be getting right here. Well, I currently see a lot of people talking about that Ethereum is a bad trade right now, it's going to be having a breakdown, it's in a bearish trend. I believe we're about to be having a massive reversal due to the news and due to the next Ethereum update that is rolling out at the end of March, and this is going to probably attract even more liquidity towards the ecosystem. So clear bottom structure on the weekly time frame. The downtrend is still in play, but I believe we're going to be breaking it. So this is my strategy right now. This is what I am expecting. Smash up that like button, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow on another update video here on the channel. Peace out. Goodbye.